This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 16, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.21 points or 0.05% and closed at 403.55. Total trade volume was up with 57,651 shares changing hands at a total value of 341 million real or over $85,000. On the main board, only one stock was up. Grand Twins International rose 0.28% or 20 real to 7,080 real per share. On the other hand, two stocks were down. MJQ Education was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 0.50% or 10 real to 1,980 real per share, followed by Senegal Autonomous Port, which dropped 0.33% or 40 real to 12,060 real per share. Meanwhile, the remaining six stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering dropped 1.46% or 30 real to 2,020 real per share, while JS Land remained flat at 2,780 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 34,916 shares changing hands at a total value of 236.6 million real or over $59,000, approximately 60.5% of the total trade volume on Tuesday. Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 7,172 shares changing hands at a total value of 44 million real or roughly $11,000, about 12% of the total trade volume on September 16th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,007 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 97.09. Looking at global commodities, oil prices held steady on Tuesday as markets weighed potential supply disruption from Russia after Ukrainian drone attacks on its refineries and the prospect of a US central bank interest rate cut. Brent crude futures slipped 20 cents or 0.3% to $67.24 US dollars a barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate crude was at $63.11 US dollars, down 19 cents, also 0.3%. Gold rose to a record high, helped by a softer dollar ahead of the US Federal Reserve's policy meeting later in the day, where the Monetary Authority is widely expected to cut interest rates. Spot gold rose 0.3% to $3,688.41 US dollars per ounce after hitting a record high of $3,697.05 US dollars earlier in the session. US gold futures for December delivery rose 0.2% to $3,726.70 US dollars. US stock futures climbed on Tuesday after the Senate confirmed US President Trump's pick, Stephen Miran, as a Federal Reserve Board governor, following another record-setting day on Wall Street. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures attached to the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose just above the flat line, the benchmark S&P 500 edged higher 0.2%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 rose 0.3%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 16th.